in his career, and the first pitch to Connor Joe is taken for a strike, and we're underway. And the 0-1 pitch. It's a very simple delivery too with Montgomery. Simple delivery from the 6'6" lefty. 1-2.
You know, he's been really good.
And the 1-2 pitch by Montgomery. In the dirt, 2-2. He's working with Andrew Kisner since he's gotten to St. Louis. The 2-2, the check swing, and just got a piece.
Oh, word plain is the big advantage.
Swing and a miss, and that's how he starts his night with a jump.
Got the changeup.
But is it as good as Michael Wacha's?
When Michael Wacha and guys like that, you don't get that arm angle up. You don't get the run as much as you normally do. And the senior
just above 200 with the average. And this season they're hitting just 188. Rockies took 2 of 3 last week in Denver, and the Cardinals have taken the first game here in St. Louis.
He's so tall and starts going down.
The 2-2, swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. 58-run scored. There's Brendan Rodgers. What a frustrating night it must have been for Bud Black to see that game come to a close with a walk-off with a hit by pitch.
That last inning was a nice.
2, and there he is. And then there was the bunt by Carlson.
Oh, that's right, the bunt.
Fly ball out to deep right center, going back. Carlson leaps. He's got it. Nice.
We don't try very often. It was just a great inning. Danny Aldi-Marmol told me we're going to need more.
Okay, it's a playoff type game. We need the win. You do anything you can. Where maybe in April and May you're swinging away, but who knows? Maybe we see some of those bunts get down a little bit more.
Well, that's kind of on everyone the whole year. 2008, when I was with the Cubs, we walked away with a little bit of the division, and so you could just definitely see there was it's a different animal in the playoffs. So if they start doing that now, it makes it that much more easy during the playoffs.
There's 4 pitchers right now with a 0 ERA in August, and this is one of them. Jordan Montgomery. No pitch to Iglesias. And it's lifted in the air out to left field, over to get it, Dickerson, but it's out of play.
Wednesday.
Apparently the
shorts
report is to do with that. That's no. That's a fair ball. Last week against St. Louis, so he hasn't been running all that well. Not sure he'd make that into 2, but whatever. The 0-1 pitch, and that's pulled foul. Used the wrong verb tense. 1985. There's the 0-2. To Grichuk on an 0-2 pitch with 1 out and a runner at second. That's it out of play. Another 0-2 pitch by Montgomery inside. That's the pitch. Sets up a bit inside. Hits that spot. That's what we're talking about. 2 outs and a runner at second.
I think you can take the home runs, can't do it. And to see a guy do it all the time, regularly like that, and hit the glove, it's just.
There's no doubting that. The 0-2 pitch.
I think this is kind of those win-win trades when you get a guy.
The 0-2 pitch to McMahon off the plate.
And the other thing I think too is
the 1-2 pulled foul.
I was watching the game the other night.
Pitch. Struck him out. Back-to-back Ks, 4-2 innings. Then Servin and Joe. The swing and a miss. And the 0-1 pitch. Driven out to left and a base hit. The second hit allowed by Montgomery. Spinning is Dickerson to hold him to a single. Since hitting a home run against Arizona over the weekend, and that pitch taken inside. And a base hit out to left on a 1-0 pitch. You're happy, ball game. I'm happy.
I'm happy.
That's pushed foul, and strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch to Joe. Get that good shot.
Doesn't hit like your team, and then you see a bunch of things that's not going to happen during the day.
And he gets him to chase and a strikeout. And that's.
No, it sounds ridiculous, but you're thinking, okay, he's going to do it this time around. Okay, he's going to do it this time around. Next thing you know, it's like full in, and you're like, gosh, I haven't really seen more than one breaking ball all day.
And another foul ball. Out swinging first time up. And the 0-2 pitch. Grounder foul again. And the 0-2 pitch. Off the plate, 1-2. Up. The 1-2. Hit the other way. Arenado can't get there. And a run will score and no one at third. That's part of the shift. So one out, runners at the corners, and Brendan Rodgers. Rodgers got off to a terrible start this year. He was really that opening month, and then his next 14 games he became one of the best hitters in baseball.
You know, a lot of people can say, oh, I was doing this and now I'm not, and that's just not wanting to give anything away.
They started to fall and things were going in the right direction. Yanks it foul. A 1-2 pitch by Montgomery. Double play ball knocked down by Nolan Gorman. Can they get to? Yes, hit hard enough. Fourth inning, and C.J. Cron popped out to Cron, a number of years with the Angels, Montgomery with the Yankees. 2 balls and no strikes.
What happened to Trumbo?
Went to Arizona for a while.
He went to Baltimore, I think. Way back. That was a great place to hit.
To the point that the players have said,
Uncle, the ball just flew there. It was just a perfect place to hit. With the humidity, with the heat, but the
Camden Yards.
Really?
They just celebrated the 30th anniversary of
in the back, the warehouse and all that.
You got to remember, I mean, St. Louis was a part of this too. The circle, the dome look of the stadium from the outside, minus the dome.
This was there, but left center field and left center field, you could see into the city, even though couldn't see past the slide open pretty much.
And some of the ballparks were built into what they had. That's a base hit into right by Iglesias, but built into what they had.
Village only being 3-4 levels gives you the city plus the closed-in feeling.
Knocked down by Montgomery. He'll get Grichuk at first, and a good play by Goldie every time he pitches.
A little different ball game here in the summer.
Yep.
Something you learn quick too. Water isn't an enemy, and I don't even know if I would put Kansas City on that because they always seem to have a breeze. But it gets hot there, but I don't know. I can't even imagine the old turf stadium, and I took it out to center field and laid it down, and it's at 130 degrees. And I brought it back in and set it back down. In the old days, the spike went through the sole.
That's right.
And then the way they secured it was with themselves. The spikes.
2-2 on McMahon is fouled back. It's Jimmy.
Yeah, and then you think about these kind of, I mean, that's growing up in California. Think about here. And paper thin.
2-2 pitch. 3-2.
And Grichuk's wearing shorts.
2 outs and a runner at second. On its way. Swing and a miss. Pair of strikeouts. It's
2 advantage to the shorter pant. He says they're more comfortable, and he gets better calls at the plate because he believes they.
Let's get that out of the way.
The scores.
Here's Montero and a fly ball. That's foul.
I am still baffled because
I just wanted to pass along that he said it was great seeing you in Vegas too.
There's a swing and a miss, and that's number 8. Ball game.
Something about optical illusion because the Sox are on fire.
We're talking about Vegas.
He just said say hi to Dan and.
And are the pants new in the last week, or is it just because we know him we can make fun of him?
Pitching. 0-2 pitch. Oof. Montgomery struck out 8. Here's a 1-2. Is that a new light? 2-2. Ground ball softly hit to short. DeYoung, 2 away. Those opponents 452. And there's only 4 head-to-head meetings. And the 0-1 pitch. So 4 head-to-head with Milwaukee, and get a bunch left with the Pirates, get a bunch left with Cincinnati, and then they'll be at Dodger Stadium next week. Ground ball again to short. DeYoung up with it.
And you're right, he's been effective with that fastball too. And I like what you said early on. Maybe just even go of him with maybe the Yankees and see they threw a lot of sinkers. And then every time the ball, wow, until you get it into your head, he's throwing 4 seamers.
And that hits Blackman. The first pitch taken low. And the 1-0 pitch by Montgomery. Ground ball hit up the middle, backhanded and kicked. And so runners at first and second. And the first pitch outside. And the 1-0 high. 2 balls and no strikes.
Let's surprise you how much they can endure.
Ground ball left side and a double play. Out there in the turn. 2.